Thank you very much for your inspiring words. And once again, thank you for honoring us with your presence here today. As the First Lady noted, courage takes many forms. This year, we're pleased to recognize 13 extraordinary women who are demonstrating courage in 4 pivotal areas: exposing and opposing gender-based violence, standing up to terrorists, combating corruption, promoting justice and human rights for all. 12 of them are here today. We will call each one here to the podium next to the First Lady to receive her award, and then have an opportunity to hear from some of the awardees. The first awardee is Sharmeen Akhter of Bangladesh. Sharmeen, who recently turned 17, defied intense family pressure to marry a man decades older when she was just 15, despite there being a law in Bangladesh that prohibited early and forced marriage. Holding her ground and filing charges against her own family, Sharmeen gained the support of a newspaper journalist who helped to expose the case, and she won the right to continue her education. In standing up for her rights, she sets a precedent for other girls and their families to invest in their girls and envision a new future of opportunity for them. Sharmeen is being honored for her exceptional courage and perseverance to break the silence around early and forced marriage, and for being a role model for other girls who suffer needlessly from this harmful practice. Sharmeen. Our next awardee is Arlette Contreras Bautista of Peru, a survivor of abuse and of violence. Her attack by a well-connected city councilman was filmed and splashed across social media and television. Arlette turned her own personal tragedy into a national cause for advocacy. When her abuser was sentenced to a token 1-year suspended sentence, Arlette spoke out and dedicated herself to working with other victims of violence, which eventually led to her launching a grassroots movement called Not One Woman Less, to raise awareness of gender-based violence. Arlette is being honored for her fearless activism on behalf of survivors of gender-based violence and for standing up to demand that the government and judiciary hold perpetrators to account. Thank you. Our next honoree is Maleboho Molefa from Botswana, a beautiful country. A former national basketball player who had her whole life ahead of her, Maleboho was brutally assaulted at the hand of an ex-boyfriend, escaped death, and now uses a wheelchair due to the injuries she endured. Maleboho has dedicated her life to teaching other girls to fight harmful gender stereotypes and domestic abuse. Maleboho is being honored for her tenacity, strength,